Hello there, my name's Doherty, and this is my video on how to make sessions more fun and enjoyable, as well as challenging for our players. There's many ways in which I can do this across my coaching. Good ways of making it fun, obviously depending on the age group of the child. For example, if the children are young, you can obviously make that themed or present stories. For example, having themes like Toy Story, which I've already previously seen, obviously with your training videos. Disney characters, Looney Tunes, films like Shrek, all these kind of characters really that children will associate with, will understand, will recognise, and obviously I can use them in my coaching when organising small children to get their attention and also to help me organise them into teams, for example, ready for drills. With older children, you may have to, what I would do, I'd look more towards recognisable teams. For example, if I was to organise teams for a tournament, I'd name them things like Liverpool, Arsenal, the New York Redbulls. Obviously, allow them to associate, maybe even international teams, which is a good one, so they can associate with certain areas and certain colours. So they know where they have to go if I give them a name. As well as that, I'd also obviously introduce captaincies as well. If I was to do organise a tournament at the end of a session, by having each individual team captains, that can help develop leadership and role models, and their communication skills when deciding to pick teams, as obviously younger children growing up, as this is the age where they start to develop these traits anyway. Other things can be rewards, for example, and incentives. Obviously everyone would like to win, which is the sole reason for football. Everyone loves to win, everyone loves to score goals. Other than that, obviously I'd need certain rewards that would encourage commitment, for example, medals. They would be given to the best trainer, for example, for showing commitment, always listening to me when I need help, or when they need help, listening to me when I'm explaining the drills, and are well behaved as well. That will obviously give them the incentive to do this every week, and hopefully all the players will, in order to achieve this. Other than that, you can have things like certificates for the winners of a tournament, or for the best trainer as well. And as well as that, obviously you can have the incentives of sweets, which all children love, and obviously if they are known, or they do know of a reward like that, that could help them with their performance in the training session and their behaviour as well. Other than that, to make it more challenging, I'd make it more competitive. I'd work on stopping the play, and rather than correcting it myself when I step in, I would get the children to auto-correct themselves. By this they can obviously reinforce the learning. Hopefully they will reiterate everything that I have told them previously to the drill, and which will also help them to learn as well as their peers. Peer-assisted learning is often very popular and successful. And also, obviously depending on the ability of the group itself, for more advanced players I'd start to limit their touches, so obviously they have to work on playing within a certain limit of passes or touches, which will help them develop as a player themselves, maybe off the ball, because that's what's going to need to materialise in order to still be as successful or have a bigger impact in the game like they're currently having. I'd also create team challenges as well. So for example, if one team is purely dominant, I'd limit their number of passes they have to make before scoring or having an opportunity to score, making them work harder as a team and testing them more. For less able players, I'd obviously, that would be a benefit, as in capping the more talented players with the number of touches. This may give them more freedom. But other than that, obviously, as well, I would try to mix up the teams. They do play with mixed abilities. For the players that don't show as much progression or skill, I would also help them with one-on-one coaching. For example, during a game, if they do make a mistake, I would stop the game and I would talk them through how they went wrong and how they can improve that till it becomes successful. And hopefully that will help them with their learning. Other than that, I'd also add progressions. Progressions in the game, obviously, or in the whole session, will be beneficial. As well as that, obviously, at the end of the session, I'd sum up with a plenary, just talking through the skills I've gone through and the drills that I've gone through, and hopefully they've learnt something, and they can reiterate that with me. Other than that, I'd be the material items like bibs and cones, colour coordinate those. I've got loads more ideas, and hopefully you'll see that over the next year. Thank you very much.